Larry Deluxe has begun his journey to manhood. As you can see, his new Trig Point canopy fits like a glove. And now he's ready for some more love. Today we're at Brown Davis fitting one of their legendary long-range fuel tanks. Time to get my boys' next edition underway and one step closer to being given away. Cam, thanks for helping my boy go the distance.
Well, it's what we do. We've been doing it more than 40 years now. We take families into the places this country has that aren't necessarily just on your doorstep. You need the fuel to get to them.
Over 40 years, that's amazing. Tell us more about the Brown Davis story.
Well, it started back in 1978. My father, motorsport was his passion. So he built race cars. And then the long range tanks, which is what everyone knows us for, was just as simple as Bathurst. They needed a lot of laps. And what comes with a lot of laps is you need a lot of fuel. He was the first one involved in designing a Tirana drop tank.
Oh, wow.
And that meant they could get more laps around Bathurst and not have to pit. So what we do for families and everyday people now is get them to location without having to pit for fuel. And here we are 40 years later, making hundreds of thousands of tanks probably now that go all around the world.
So Brown Davis, well renowned for long range fuel tanks. Tell us about the tank that's going into Larry.
Well, Larry is of course a Hilux, one of the small utes, whether it's the Ranger, the Trident, that have now taken over. All these utes had 70 litre standard tanks, approximately 70 litres, and because there's a fair bit of room under there, we can double their fuel capacity. So in the case of Larry, he's got a standard probably 75 litre tank. We replace it with 150, doubled your fuel capacity, which in turn means you've doubled your fuel distance you can travel. So a standard Hilux might do 800k, Larry can now do 1600k. So all the trips to the Cape, the Kimberley, he's got it sorted. The other thing we've done for Larry, we've taken the standard little splash shields that they put underneath these Hiluxes and Rangers and put our 3mm thick steel underbody protection underneath. And that's for the people that want to tackle the tracks and look after those crucial items underneath the front of the car, whether it's your sump, your transfer case, transmission. It gets people not only out to the best spots in Australia, but home safely.
Well, Cam, thanks for making Larry go longer and get stronger. Thanks for giving him the Brown Davis treatment.
It's what we do, and it's just great to be involved with so many well-known companies and some great Aussie brands. We love being a part of these builds and transforming these cars. Pleasure to be a part of it. Thanks for coming down.
Thanks to the team at Brown Davis, not only does Larry have extra staying power, but he has some added protection too. Now there are plenty more upgrades on the way, so get your entries in and make my boy your new toy. I'm Sandra Horn and I'm taking my boy Larry Deluxe, fitting him out with some of the best accessories available and making him into a man worth over $100,000. Then I'm setting him free to become one lucky winner's mate or playdate. Purchase Narva, Projecta or Philips product on your NAPA trade account for an automatic entry and your chance to take Larry home. Don't miss out.